I've got a few quick and useful updates to the last video on the Iridescent Pearl gold farm in the Black Fathom Depths level up raid, and some of these are from comments, some are from testing myself, so please just remember to share your tips and help each other out down in the comments below. First up, all of the resources I'm about to list respawn on a 30-minute timer since you last exit the dungeon. If you re-enter, you're going to need to restart that 30-minute timer. Now, to enter the raid itself, you also do not need to be in a raid group. It seems like these level up raids that are from converted dungeons will essentially function similar to the way that we could 10-man up a Blackrock Spire back in Classic. Now, you do want to make sure that the raid ID you've got from either your own raid run or an ID that you're borrowing from a friend has killed the 6th boss in the raid. Once that guy's dead, none of the hostile trash mobs will be respawning, making the gold farm safer and easier for all classes. Now, as for the pearls themselves, there seems to always be 10 giant clams to loot in the raid. There's 2 in the first pool, one tends to be in the corner and then in the direction of the way you need to go for the second pool. Then across in the second pool, there seems to be another 4, and I find that there tends to be 2 per half. Then move on to the last pool, and there will be 4 in the last pool as well. Then there are an extra 2 giant clams that can spawn in the Forbidden Pool area. That's where you need the trinket to combat the crushing darkness damage. That's what you get for doing the epic profession upgrades for your items. In that area, you also have a chance for a tin or silver ore node. Also, there's loads of Stringle kelp, and obviously these mines nodes exist as well. So if you had a double gatherer in here, you would be making bank. And now onto chests. First up, we've got a weapon crate that can spawn every now and then, and so far as I've experienced at least, it's got nothing but vendor trash in it, and it's going to give you an extra 20 to maybe 50 silver. But then in the raid itself, you will always get 2 chests. Some of these can be locked, but I've encountered more unlocked ones than locked ones so far. And these can be obviously a great addition to a gold per run if you get lucky. You can also turn the tangy clam meat into buff food. Now, that's not exactly going to make huge bank, but with all the raids that are always going on and how easily accessible they are to buy on the auction house, you can still get a little bit of extra money from the farm. And lastly, if your Hearthstone is on cooldown, you can get back to the start of the raid with this logout skip I found. From the water, hop up at an angle onto the platform, but make sure you are on an invisible part that seems to have you hovering over the water. Now, you'll still need to face the dangers on your escape back out, but it is better than nothing. Alternatively, you could log out anywhere in the instance and wait 30 minutes by playing an alt or doing something else IRL. And then after the 30 minutes has passed, if you log back into that character, you'd be teleported straight to the beginning of the raid, ready to go and do the farm again. I stream on YouTube and Twitch. Like and subscribe for more videos. Support me for as little as £1 as a YouTube member or over on Patreon, and I will see you next time.